Well, let's get the lantern out. I gotta say, I was really happy with that find. It couldn't have come at a better time. Really, it saved a match. I mean, I waste enough of those on my own. I don't need help. Actually, what Michael said, I had the luck of the Irish. And, well, Michael, if you're lucky enough to be Irish, then you're lucky enough. Yeah, I can't believe I walked around with that. I can't believe I walked around with that raw meat. It was like, oh, wow. I try to, this is the long dark. This is also Desolation Point. It is narrow and filled with predators. Like usually you've got pretty balanced, a pretty balanced, I guess, ratio of predators to prey animals, but there's out here there's like 4 deer and 6 wolves. Now, there is a chance that Sadie's Cave may have a... one second here. Yes, I do. Okay. Sadie's Cave may have a bedroll. But I would like it if this run went for 21 days. Darn it, it's not going to have a bedroll. Ah, I got a second lantern. Oh well. You can climb a mountain with no bedroll. But there will be food and such over there, possibly medicine. Because I've never seen the lantern and the bedroll. Ooh. Don't need them for my feet, but I'm adding to my cast of characters for my Cabin Fever puppet show. Alright. Let's see what we've got down here. There's some safe cracking. The thing about safe cracking I've always found is it's a lot more fun to do than watch. So there's another pry bar. When I get to the old safe there, I'll skip the old Mission Impossible part, and I'll see you when I'm pulling the items out. How's that sound? Okay, the big reveal.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, accelerant and soda. Well, I can see why they definitely put that in the safe. That is something else. Some scrap metal laying in the corner. Sometimes if you don't find the pry bar leaning up against that shelf there, it'll be in here or that locker laying on its back upstairs. So those are good places to always look into with the pry bar. And it is sneaky in those lockers. Very hard to see. Cured yet? Or something really weird? Look at that.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking with gas. Yep. But got a granola bar. Ooh, a book about guns and a book about not anything that will help. And what do we have over here? Antibiotics. peaches.
Just what I need.
Yeah, potentially poisonous sardines. You picked up those antibiotics at the right time. Okay, so we've got the top part along the catwalk there to check for somebody.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Sometimes there's a pry bar back in this corner. Let's go into this bounty of food you have. And then I realize you have no water, sir. Oh. Well, it's not a move I'm going to be proud of. Having no water like that. That's okay. We're gonna get some rabbit cooked up for dinner, and make up some water, and then in the morning, when it's daylight, oh, I could just be insanely rich and just light. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna probably do the most wasteful thing anyone would ever do on Interloper. How tired is he? I go, okay, I'm gonna check that first.
I might have to drop some gear.
Because you need a light to harvest wood, right? But it doesn't stop you if your light source goes out. I happen to have
I think I can use this.
more lantern fuel than I could really use. Yeah, so if that lantern's here, that means the bedroll is not. And about, I was saying about Sadie's Cave that there's a chance, that there's a bedroll in there, and I would like, how is he? Oh, he's tired. We're gonna just call it a night after we cook. No, I just would like the chance to survive 21 days, so I'm going to stay out of that cave. Okay, well, I'm going to see you after I cook up some water and rabbit. Actually, he's going to go to bed right afterwards, so we'll just say goodnight to him. Okay, well, he's right on the edge of 6 days survived. So last night before bed, he ate his rabbit, and he had some banged up pinnacle peaches. So now that it's daylight, a little bit more rational. Yeah, he's almost making weight anyway, so now that it's daylight, he will... Geez, that's a lot of matches. Yeah, there. 3... 66 matches. Plus accelerant and a boatload of lamp oil. So he's good to start a fire. I actually do want that. Yeah, right. Oh, so close. get on up here. Oh, swing and a miss. Alright, one more time for third time's a charm. It is a charm. Okay. I'm on this side. Okay. Where am I here? Oh, I fell off and got stuck. Stuck between a crate and... a crate and a pallet.
I need to drop something.
Because I've heard a rumor that there's a fire striker back there. That's what I was going to do. I think you break this one first, or you just don't jump off the side rail here so quickly.
All I can think about is food.
You land on that crate, and then break this crate. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it, but well, the last time I did it, I ended up getting stuck in there anyhow. Usually it's not a time saver. Sometimes it is, but you have to break one crate at least. And a fire striker is a bit of a game changer. Okay, so I've successfully stumbled through Hibernia, the whale processing spot. There's the other trailer to go check. And that is it. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about the book. I have books. It's gloves. That's what I really need. And I do want to get making some things over here, so quick check to make sure I just don't hop down into bare land. Okay, there's a cairn. Way off in the distance. I guess it would be neat if we could you could find a few more of them with an actual message. That one in Forlorn Muskeg. Can't wait to go home, that is. Can't wait to get home. That's my favorite so far. Okay, back into the Riken. Check on the state of my gut and the state of the birch. I mean, I can't make anything. Well, I mean, I can make things. I just can't make a bow. 9 scrap metal now. One more piece I don't have to break down. They'll trap most of this wood, so I really don't need to carry it around with me. Now what I'm going to do next is drop more wood. What I have that is weighing me down. I have over 6 kilograms of food. That's a fair bit of food. Yeah. I really need 2 bottles of antiseptic. lot of cloth.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
It's fun to have in case of a blizzard, right? It's like, oh, it's clothes fixing time. Yeah. And the more fuel that I leave here, the better. Wilderness kitchen. I'm into this for no hours. Oh, it'll get my mending to 2. Wilderness kitchen. I'm actually, okay. 1 second. So, 7 days on the calendar. 6 days survived. My skills, such as they are. We got cooking at 1, almost at 2. That's because of that book. It's a pretty great book. They're all, I haven't read the sewing primer, but of course all the clothes I find are pretty roughed up. So there's a lot of opportunity to mend things. What else do I want? See, the reason I'm carrying around the heavy hammer. Okay, so I've got an extra. I'm gonna set that down. Refuel the old lantern here, and then set that stuff down. I know it seems cluttered if I just drop it on the floor. But I find if I put it into a drawer at a place that I'm not like living at, I will forget it. Feels like 4 degrees. Still not having a good time. Okay. He's got 2 flares now. I didn't visit that guy, but I will be back to see him. There's that, oh yeah, I did pick up more whetstones. At least 1 anyway, over there. That guy is, he's going to get visited. He sometimes has painkillers. Okay, good medical setup. Good clothing setup. As far as weight goes, sorry, I wouldn't say that's a good clothing setup by any stretch. It wouldn't be like, oh, if you've got the vest, the world is at your command. It's like, not so much. Now, I would really like to go. I'm going to Katie's Corner right now. It stopped snowing, so that's pretty good. Oh, this guy will have, this is the scarf man on the cliff. I'm just being really quiet. I've had a couple of pretty bad run-ins up here where it's You get your choice of weak ice or angry wolf. And if you choose weak ice, it just sets you back in front of the weak ice, or is right back in front of the angry wolf with hypothermia.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh man. Oh no. Don't get me. I know I should break out a torch, right? Oh. Oh, come on. You what, didn't notice me for a minute? And then I break out the lantern. It was the lantern. He wants my lantern. You know what's a really fun place to build a fire? A place like this where it like bottlenecks right in.
Never felt so cold in my life.
I mean, he's feeling cold anyway. And he does need to start a fire. Whoa. Whoa. There we are. Step one, right? It's important. Yeah. I think it's that important.
Worked.
Yep. Sure did. Alright. That was sort of wasteful, but he won't come back up here after me anyway. At least for a few minutes. I'm hoping he just goes back to his regular territory that he likes to hang out in. Usually he will. Sometimes they get like interested in you multiple times. So I'm glad he's over there, because now I know where he is. What do we have over here for... Got a deer. Wonder if he's seen any maple saplings. We wouldn't point him out if he has. So there hasn't been any maple saplings unless I walked by some, because you can walk past them easily in that darkness. But unless I walked past some, there should be one up here then for all the maple saplings I haven't seen. Hello, rabbit.
Think nobody needs this anymore. Excellent. Just out of this, just.
Whoa. What the heck? I should have come here first. Let's see, is the, doesn't look like it. No, definitely not. I wonder if it's over there. Don't fall off the cliff, guys. Alright. Yeah, just over there by the, sort of towards, above the mine. There's sometimes a pair that grow. There. What have you got? 0.9, but he's got these guts in this. So I'm going to do this and then run him across to the mine. I think it's safer than the church, so we're going to get that on the go. I got pretty panicked there near that wolf. So what is it here? Sewing primer? No, it is the kitchen. The cooking book. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to harvest up this deer, and then I'll see you when we take a run across the road there to go and drop this guy's stuff off into the mine. Alright, I was able to pick up a few sticks, you know, get them kind of through it without losing any condition. Oh, he had lunch. Now I've got fresh gut on me. Oop, which I know I have. And that's knowing is half the battle. Okay. At least then I can drop the decoy. What do we got in here? Maybe some gloves in the glove box?
I'd eat anything right about now.
No. So now I'm gonna go take these items to the mine up here. And this is the way I went when I came into Desolation Point. And so you can walk right past them in the dark. There's sometimes some saplings up here, but I think they're not here either. So I'm having a lot of difficulty finding a maple. Other than the one, I believe, at the very starting point. Now, planning for very far in the future, probably day 14 or so, I'm going to be making my way back to Pleasant Valley to go home and live there for a little bit. And on my way through, I'm going to go back with using the dam. That means I'm going through the ravine, and if I'm going across that trestle bridge, if I'm going across that monster, I at least want to be rewarded by going down and getting the, oh, why not, a bit of coal. Really good for later game too. Yeah, before I forget what I'm doing, because this is a sort of on my way out of town, I'm going to stop by here and get this stuff. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the ravine. Now, hauling a rope with you through any zone, of course, is really tough. They're heavy. So, if I don't find a rope in the cave or in the train cars, I will go to the dam and remove the rope from there, because Steve told me you can pick the rope up out of the dam. So then that makes me really confident that I can definitely hit the bottom of the ravine and get a flare gun. Okay. Sometimes there's, I just don't like going left of here, pretty much. Anywhere left of here is pretty spooky terrain, I think. It's all full of, let's shut that down. It's all full of wolves. Pick that up. I never know when I'm going to need to start a fire really quickly. wolves and a bear. At this stage in the game, I haven't really used tools. Because I don't like being this end at all, really kind of. So I haven't made tools to level the playing field. Ah! What? That... I had a scheduled tour of an antique whaling facility and its outbuildings.
Starvation.
I'm definitely going to talk to my travel agent about this. Okay, so some other time I'll check out those vehicles. He's tired and hungry anyway. Actually, he would have not survived. He would have, yeah, definitely not survived that encounter. I wonder if I... Yeah, that's for another day.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Yeah, it's probably all the running. So, another beautiful day in Desolation Point. A little bit distressed that... Oh! That's right, I didn't check one. Didn't check one place for my maple. I didn't check one place for my maple. And he is gonna do that. Oh, it would have been so convenient to have done that earlier. I've never really played the Prince of Persia. I wish I could get back to about midday there when we were by the mine there, when I went to the entrance. The church was right there. Just cruising across to the church is always a task. Alright, so journal says still 7 days. 6 days survived. Of course, he's going to go to bed soon. Very soon. He's also going to have to start to worry about cabin fever. But, I think I'm going to do a wheelhouse fire. Hang out up top. Maybe watch some deer. I don't know if I'll drag you along for that. I don't know who wants to listen to me talk for that long. But, yeah, he's going to have some outside time soon. Okay, let's see. What is in the roughest condition? Ooh, 28%. You win. Moldy granola bar. That other one was 30%. The chocolate bar.
My stomach.
Ah, nailed it.
Oh, it hurts.
So, well, food poisoning is part of the long dark. Can't get it twice. Food poisoning from a candy bar. If somebody told me that they had gotten food poisoning from a candy bar, my reaction would be, well, what else did you eat that day? 'Cause I've never heard of anybody getting poisoned by a Mars bar, you know? It was like, could have made it, but that Mars bar got him. There we go. Yeah, it's time to go outside soon. So, we'll catch you next time. Until then, you know, keep surviving. 10 hours of rest. Here it goes. Alright. So, when he's not dying of food poisoning, he's going to go and make some tools. And we're going to get him started to make some tools, spend a little bit of time outside. I'm going to go look for the maple. On my way out, it's going to just come with me. Because once I make tools and that stuff downstairs dries, it's time to go. So, I don't want to spend a bunch of days here. I really can't effectively hunt. Can't fish. Couldn't fish at a place if I wanted to, right? So, we're still young. So, yeah. Keep surviving, and we'll see you next time when he's all recovered here, and probably just maybe some highlights of making tools, and we'll go. So I don't want to waste a bunch of time here, so Desolation Point is pretty desolate. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.